So hopefully that doesn't make things more serious.
No, not at all. But I forget it's being recorded.
Yeah. So, there's so much um, in this reality, and like what would what would your heart like to speak of, to share together, to explore together, just to be together?
Yeah. If I was to go with exactly how what's going on with me right now as I'm sitting here, um, that would be good. That would be good to go with. Because I've just it's very fluctuating with me uh on a day to day with regards to the whole being a separate lump in my days in my um in my days basically, and sometimes there's a openness to what's happening, where um where what's going on in the body and in my mind, and in the surrounding experience is more relaxed. And but then there's times where there's a real contraction, and at the moment, um yeah, it feels quite contracted,
So
separate from.
may I just kind of jump in with you,
Yeah.
with what comes to want to express? Um, that's that's what that's what happens all the time. I mean, not just with you. I mean,
Right.
that's a given. There is, I mean, there's always this flow, and it's always fluctuating. So, unless I heard it wrong, it sounded like there seemed like there was this idea that there was something not quite right about it, or that it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
Um, so I just wanted to, that was the impression I got, maybe incorrectly, but I just wanted to share that that's a given. That's always the case. Whatever is here is always fluctuating. It's always looking different,
Mm.
and it's always feeling different, and it's always appearing differently. So I
That's
just wanted to kind of normalize that
cool.
for
Yeah.
whatever that.
Yeah. No, no, that's a good point. I guess right now it's just there's just a lot of uh strong bodily sensations going on, like tension and uh almost shaking. Um, that could be
Right.
because I'm cold. That could be because I'm cold.
Oh,
But no,
seriously? You might be cold.
no,
You have
I'm
a
fine.
blanket?
Um,
Is there
no,
a blanket handy? No?
I'm fine, Nancy. Don't know it's cool.
Oh, okay. Because
um,
the thing is, uh, if I may, when we label things, like if we call it tension, or if we call it contraction, or if we call it anxiety, or we call it fear, these are all simply appearances of sensation, which is, part of this experiential field.
yeah.
And so what is that? What is that when there's not a story attached to it? Or is there a story attached to it? And then if there is a story attached to it, what might that be about? Is that okay that I kind of ask you these things? Because I don't know what, what
No,
we're
no.
anticipating.
You ask me whatever you like, Nancy. Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
no, no. It's, please don't make this about me and what I like. This is really an exchange, sweet one.
Right.
And, in order for it to be meaningful, um, it's important that it's meaningful for you as well, or that I can make an adjustment to what I'm asking, because this is a kind of a two-way street.
Yeah, sure.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what these sensations that are appearing, um, what about them? What is it
Um,
about them? Do they seem to be distressing?
um, I
Right
guess
this
it's,
moment, I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I guess, I guess they fill the space up, and then my mind, the thoughts are like suggesting that um, uh, they're kind of overwhelming the space rather than there being a relaxed sensation with everything. Um,
rather than being, is that what you said?
rather than there being a relaxed sort of uh, I can't remember what I said now. Yeah, like the feelings are kind of filling. It feels like they're filling the whole space up, and then the mind comes in and says things like
Okay, so then the mind's kind of making a story about it.
yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So, if you notice, all there is this awareness, this space right here. Um, where is this tension that you're talking about, and what are you finding that it's taking up all your attention? Is that what you mean? Because
um,
the space is just spacious.
yeah, yeah, it is. Um,
Yeah, just right here, right now. You can look right at it if you want to.
um,
Where is it?
the actual sensations, I guess, are like from the legs, from the legs up to the kind of chest
But
area.
okay, but we're not seeing any legs, or we're not seeing any chest. What is the sensation? I mean,
Mm.
sensation can mean, oh, I'm alive. So I would really like to, have a sense of your direct experience. What kind of sensation are you experiencing? Because it sounds like it's distressing to you from what I'm hearing.
Um, it's probably because it's sensations that always I've kind of created a story up of as negative
Oh, well
as a
then,
negative.
okay. So l- could we look right here, right now, and like see what is it really? How would you describe the sensation? Is there pain, that what we call pain, or you know, tighten it? How would you describe it
Um,
right now? Just be right with whatever it is that's appearing.
yeah, I guess it's just like a tight. Yeah, I guess it's a tightness, and
So
then
there's a
and then
tightness in what you're calling your legs.
um, no, it's more like yeah, you see, it's quite easy. It's quite easy for me to start getting that stuck. Um,
What's stuck?
just a sensation of Jacob getting stuck with it all.
What is
And
stuck?
that appears in the head. That appears in the head. The
There is
sensation of
what is
with
appearing in the head? I mean, I don't see anything appearing in the head. I mean, do you see what's happening here? There's
yeah,
a lot of storytelling going on,
yeah,
and what I'm in, and what the invitation is to be right here, right now, in the immediacy of this,
mm,
which is which can only be sound, sensation, color, light, touch, feelings, vibes. So, what is it that's here? What is it that you're noticing? Be very specific.
you talking about without the stories.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to tell you without anything. I mean, uh, a story is a story. If
Mm,
that's part of your experience, I guess I don't want you to say, no, story. But if that's what's here, then that would be beautiful to see and to
mm,
look at, you know. I mean, I can create up a story in my head. Oh, I've got this pain in my knee. Oh my God, what if it's cancer? Oh my God, it's the weekend and I should be going to the hospital. I mean, if that's what's showing up and taking all my attention, I guess I might want to look at that. You see what I'm trying to get at?
yeah, totally.
What's here, sweet Jacob? What is here right now? There's the breath, right? There's the breath. The breath is here.
Mm.
Is there awareness of any sensation at all?
Yeah, I've got.
Where,
If I'm specifically looking at just sensation, there's like
well,
sensation.
don't specifically look at just anything. It's all right here.
Yeah.
Everything is just right here. You don't have to specifically look at anything. Just be with this moment. What's being noticed? Like I'm noticing uh sensation in what I call the bottoms of the feet because they're resting on what is called a carpet. So I'm noticing that sensation. I'm noticing the sensation of belly, just kind of breathing in and out. I'm just noticing um, the sensation of what is called butt sitting on the chair. I'm just noticing these things. It's all appearing simultaneously, but I can only talk about it one piece at a time.
Yeah.
How do you be with experience? How do you be with experience? That's the invitation.
Um.
So have I
But
stumped you, dear one? Are you now stumped?
yeah, I'm just noticing what's going on.
Okay,
Um,
what are you noticing now?
yeah, I'm noticing like like the sounds, um, the colors in the room.
Hmm.
Um, um, and there is like a sense, yeah, a sense of being here,
Yeah.
a feeling of being here. Yeah.
Yes, there is a sense of being here.
Mm,
Yeah. And that can't even be put into words, really. I mean, it's just this felt sense of presence, being. Yeah. And then, of course, you know what can happen? An overlay. Thought can overlay, oh, and I'm all alone, and oh, what's going to happen in my life, and oh, uh, it's so quiet and I'm lonely. I mean, all this overlay can come on top of it. And then what's amazing is poof, uh, I'm not noticing the colors anymore. I'm not noticing the shades or the textures anymore. Uh, all that's being attended to are these thoughts that just start
mm.
running amok.
Yeah, I've been listening to a little bit of Peter Brown recently, and he's quite he talks about this is it, doesn't he? There's a substance that's here.
Well,
Is it?
I'm a little concerned about getting back into concepts. Um,
Mm,
and that's why I was really attempting to direct you to just right here, just this.
mm,
Um, because what is substance? I mean, do we even know what that is? Now we're going to have an idea about a substance,
yeah.
you know? Now, if something is on your mind and bothering you, you know, I'm not opposed to having you talk about it, and I'm just fine with being with whatever you want to discuss or explore. Um, so it doesn't have to go a certain way.
No,
I don't have any agenda.
no. I didn't sit down here with any particular agenda with you.
No, I mean right now in this moment, if there's something that you are feeling like, gee, I'd really like to talk to Nancy about this. I'm not trying to push anything
No,
that's in your mind or on your heart away. Just the question, is it helpful to notice how the story tends to superimpose over immediate direct experience and how often that happens?
yeah. I mean, yeah, it does a lot. Um, just thinking just then to that question, I could talk to you about things that are happening in my life. But the content is the content necessary, and it's a story that basically overlays what's actually happening right now. Um,
Well, and that doesn't negate how, if it's helpful to kind of discuss or uh, explore um, what am I needing? What am I, uh, you know, is there a direction I want to take? That doesn't have to get thrown out the window.
no,
Because it's easy with any kind of quote unquote spirituality to just kind of, mistake what might be useful. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I no, I guess what I guess what's important to me at the moment is just exploring like this openly. Um, Try not to expect anything back from it.
Now tell me what you mean, explore and expect anything back from what? It sounds like there's some separate things that you're imagining.
Yeah,
So help
uh,
me understand that.
yeah. So the sense of separation is still really strong.
What does that mean, the sense of separation? Is that an idea? What does
Uh,
that mean? How do you experience the sense of separation?
I experience it in a way that the body still feels like it contains um, the story of Jacob's kind of life.
Okay.
Um,
So a story, how is a story in your body? Is a story actually living in your body? Is there a book there that has pages? So
yeah.
what do you mean that the story is in the body? Can we,
Um, I guess it'll. I would say maybe it's more the familiar sensations of Jacob that's been here. That's kind of been around for so long.
well,
Uh,
okay, but what is around for so long? You know,
yeah,
is there a so long time, or where is that now? Or is
yeah,
there just always right here, right now? So if you look at it, the always around have it has been around for so long, isn't that an idea? It's a thought.
yeah,
So see it as a thought. Oh, the idea of Jacob has been around for so long. Well, Jacob is a thought. The idea of so long is a thought. Now, if you're just resting here in the moment and you're simply focusing on your breathing, where is that thought? It's gone, right?
mm.
I mean, is it? Is the thought, if you're simply focusing on the breathing, where is that thought? Has it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not here.
it's disappeared.
Yeah,
And thought only can disappear. There is no thought that can just simply be maintained on and on. It's impossible because the nature of thought is fluctuation.
yeah,
Come, go, disappear. You get involved in something, you have an itch, the dog barks. I mean, you know, there's interruption, there's fluctuation.
mm.
So where is the idea of separation if it's not simply an idea? Where is it right now? Let's really just look right in this moment. What is separate from what? Let's really look. What seems to be separate? This is not a trick question and I'm trying to make you wrong. What seems to be separate? Just say it. You must have an idea.
So I think all I can come up with is a feeling sense of what's been so familiar.
Well, tell me. Describe
Jacob
it.
Jacob's feeling sense.
What is feeling sense?
It's
What
like
is it?
it's kind of located here.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It's kind of located here,
There's a feeling sense located here.
which is related to as Jacob. Yeah, I would say.
Okay. So, are you trying to describe it? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but are you trying to describe this sense of somebody behind my eyes? Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah, I guess that's where Jacob's kind of been related throughout his life. Is kind of up there. Uh,
So, this feeling sense that Jacob is existing behind my eyes. I just want to make sure that I have that right.
yeah.
Yeah, I have the same thing. I mean that that's I don't know. I mean that's kind of the norm. That's kind of
Yeah.
what we learned since we learned language. We kind of were programmed. Nobody told us per se, but there's this me, in this case, Nancy, you, in this case, Jacob. And we learned over time that I'm located here behind my eyes and I'm looking out of my eyes to that.
Mm,
Is that kind of what you're experiencing?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's completely normal from our programming. It's completely normal. We were taught subject and object. And so that's not, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that should be different. Now, we can go to all these non-dual groups and then they'll tell us, oh, that's wrong and you don't exist and all that happy crap. But the thing is, it's at least for me, and I can only talk about my own experience, it's the unfolding of, for me, the unfolding of this programming to experiencing reality as it is.
Mm,
So, what I found helpful early on when I was kind of coming to discover non-dual awareness and going to satsang and all this kind of stuff was, well, one thing that was kind of fun is I'd play with vision. So I'd let the eyes go soft and fuzzy, and I'd look through the peripheral vision, and then suddenly everything that had been in focus is now simply colors and textures. There's no dividing lines. And
mm,
there's actually, not even a me dividing that. I mean, maybe initially it was like the mind was telling me, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But the more I played with, I think we only have 10 minutes left.
okay.
The more I played with experience, the more I discovered there was just this field of experience.
Yeah.
Now, let me just ask you, we can run out of time in 10 minutes, or do you have, I'm not sure if you send me your link, we could continue. I'm
Your
not
link.
sure if, so it's playing with experience and it's simply holding the whole thing with compassion because we understand we were just programmed this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
It's just a program. And if you notice toddlers, they just haven't gotten that program yet. Without the language of separating you and me,
Yeah.
everything is just this one field. So nothing has really changed. It's just the way we've learned to perceive it.
Right. Yeah. I'm definitely noticing more of that happening during the day
Yeah.
when I'm
And
out and about. Yeah.
And what helps is simply just pausing and breathing,
Right.
pausing and breathing. Um, I found initially it was helpful just to close my eyes and pause and breathe, because then by closing the eyes, that interfered with the subject object belief system. And if I just close my eyes and experience sensation and sound, then there's just one field of experience,
Yeah.
which is what is always here. But we have the overlay of thought when the eyes are open and we see tree, table, car, it's just the automatic labeling and
Mm.
concepts that, yeah.
I watched your video. I watched your video earlier, actually, your recent one.
Oh, was that from today?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what I was talking about with the stories. I mean, it's incredible how the mind is programmed to turn everything into a story
Mm.
and without even recognizing it.
Yeah, and then you get the feelings that those stories bring up and relate to.
Yes, and they are feeling incredibly real.
Mm.
And, the thing is, there's nothing that needs to be stopped, because then you get into this fight of like, oh, this is no good. This needs to stop. I I'm doing it wrong.
Mm.
Instead of simply noticing, and noticing is an alchemical mystery that the more something is noticed, it actually can begin to start to fall away
Right.
just on its own. And you don't even notice it. You don't
Yeah.
even realize it until
Yeah.
later. And it's like, wow, that's not even happening anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So, what noticing how the stories are coming up and bringing up the feelings?
Noticing anything. I mean, you can just pause and
Just the
notice
fact in that,
sensation,
just
just
the noticing.
noticing,
Yeah.
not noticing about, not noticing a thing, just noticing in any moment. Just, you know, what
Really
might be
beautiful.
called presence. Just,
Yeah. Yeah. It's really beautiful and simple, isn't it?
yes, dear one. Yes, yes. That's the beauty of this discovery, is that it's much more simple than the mind will make it out to be.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times the mind will then start to object to the
I
simplicity.
noticed. I noticed that. Yeah.
How beautiful. I'm just so glad that we are able to share this together.
Yeah. Me
And
too. Yeah. I
and
love. Yeah.
and just to realize that everything in this unfolding, nothing is wrong, nothing is out of place. It's all
Yeah.
unfolding in the only way that it can, and it's perfect.
Because it can because the mind can easily start throwing up doubts during the day if you get wrapped in a certain dialogue in your head. um
Well, that's what it will do. It's not,
yeah,
it can, it will,
it
because for
will.
some reason it wants to fight this remarkable recognition. It just wants to fight it. That's just what it seems like.
Yeah,
So doubts will come up. Um, I wrote about that so frequently in Opening to the Mystery, all the doubts that would come up. I mean, it was just
and
unbelievable.
and yeah, your whole story and your whole story and journey, pretty. Yeah, it's beautiful. I've not read it yet, but it's beautifully how you've captured it in your book. Because I would say in some ways it's it's completely not. It's there's some little similarities um, with me, um,
with
and it,
everybody, because
with everybody. Yeah, yeah, with everybody.
we're not that different.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not that different. And when I realized that we're not that different, that's what motivated me to publish it.
Mm.
I mean, that's all coming right out of my journal. And initially it was like, I'm not going to let other people see this, but by the time I got to the end of the book and I realized this is happening to everybody who is on some kind of wanting to understand something.
Totally. Yeah.
And the
Yes. Yeah.
doubts and
Hmm.
the second guessing
Yeah.
and the I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
And there's something missing. There's still something missing. All of it is it's just the play of how consciousness
and it's
messes with
yeah,
itself.
and it's completely perfect how it's unfolding for whoever it is. Yeah.
Whatever it is, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
quite
what are
beautiful.
you
It's quite
noticing? What are you noticing right now in
beautiful.
this felt sense? What's being noticed?
Um, I was quite heady to start off with for half of this
Mm.
chat. It's kind of yeah, it's the last 10 minutes. It's kind of that's relaxed a bit, and yeah, just I've just relaxed a bit into like
I'm
half.
feeling that, Jacob, because in the early part of our conversation, I was just aware of this tension in the what is called tension in the belly, and that's not here now. I pick up on vibes, and that tension has relaxed in this belly here.
Okay.